Harry, it is a covers video today, episode 63, and this one comes with a theme, and it is a theme I have wanted to do for a while: misleading covers. These are 5 good comic book covers with misleading covers. Covers that outright lie to you. Covers that feature things that are not in the issue. Covers that, in essence, are terrible covers because they falsely adorn an issue with a lie. The only rule I applied is that the deception is not intended. A cover where it is in on it, where it is a joke and it knows that Hulk isn't in this issue, but as Hulk on the cover, that wasn't eligible. So here are 5 good comic book covers with covers that are lying to you. I had to start with this one, I had to. Spectator Spider-Man 199. Spider-Man and the Excellent Men are defeated, and their opponent would appear to be Green Gobbler. I would estimate this has suckered a lot of people in over the years. Who wouldn't be up for a story where Spider-Man and the Excellent Men team up against Spider-Man's greatest foe? Well, they never meet. Green Gobbler is not the bad guy they fight. Green Gobbler is instead the subplot of this issue, with the heroes actually fighting a bad guy that comparatively is an insult. Now here is one I have mentioned before. This is Thor 65 with Thor and my waifu Amanda the Enchanter. It is a poster cover too, but what makes it worse is Amanda the Enchanter, she is in a lot of this run. She is Thor's lover and eventually has a son with him. She is prominent throughout the run, and this is the only time she makes it onto a cover. The problem? This is one of the very few issues that does not feature her. She isn't even mentioned. People would buy this comic seeing Amanda the Enchanter on the cover and think that this must be an issue with a lot of her in it, and then be confused why she actually wasn't in it at all. I do want to point out that these covers are good despite their flaw and dishonesty. They are still covers I would feature at some point. Here is Spider-Man Tales 284. And this cover is by Stanley Lee's little brother, Ron Lee. And this one cuts deep. It promises us a Hobgoblin and Human Fly team up against Spider-Man. As the only fan of the Human Fly out there, I would be all over this story. Unfortunately, they didn't even meet. Human Fly is on 2 or 3 pages, an unconnected subplot where he is assassinated by Scourge. He doesn't fight Spider-Man, he doesn't encounter Hobgoblin, he only meets a bullet. Even Jack Quimby wasn't immune to this. This is Fantastic Force 180 featuring The Things, Ad Hoc, Foursome, and this would be their only shown on a cover. What's the lie? This issue is entirely reprint. Not even a wraparound or framing sequence featuring these characters. With Thing Gannon, let me tell you a story. I think this is the most flagrantly deceitful tactic on this list. A cover suggesting it is a regular issue of the ongoing series, a continuation of the current story, and it couldn't be further from the truth. Now here is a classic one that I couldn't decide if it was good enough to include on one of these in the past. Luke Cage's An Iron Fist 119. Jason Byrne cover featuring the all-new Iron Fist with his red costume. The red replacing the green. And that is a look I do like, and this cover announces this change in a dramatic fashion with an Iron Fist face I still don't much like. But this is where our lie comes in. The red costume does not feature in this issue anywhere. I reviewed this issue and discussed my theory that this was meant to be it being introduced, but it was miscoloured his usual green because nobody cared about this title. Otherwise, it is a big lie of a cover. In the spirit of this theme, that was not my video you saw. Which covers here do you think are a travesty, and which ones outrage you? You don't want to really open the box and see how angry I am that we didn't get a Human Fly Hobgobbler team up here. These are covers that belong on other issues or other stories. They therefore get a 7 thumbs up.